Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to another episode of the 2023 MVG Grand Slam Tournament. I am your host once again and questioner Turd Ferguson. It is good to have all of you back here once again for another live stream as a part of this tournament. We're so glad to have all of you here, whether you're watching on the live stream or whether you check us out later on demand. We have had a fantastic tournament going on here so far. Let's go ahead and jump in real quick into our bracket and look at that. Tonight's matchup, starting off first, is going to be our number 5 overall seed, Ryan Westling, who will be going up against the number 28 overall seed, Chris Chambers. And the winner of this match will be moving on to go up against our number 12 seed, Mr. Justin Ray, who did win via a unfortunate forfeit by Mark Webb. So that's what we've got going on there. Just scrolling up in our tournament bracket real quick, you will see, I'm just going to kind of scroll through these quickly. You'll see that we've had quite a few matchups happen already. While this, if you see in the description that I'm saying this is game number 9. The reason that is, although 11 people, this will be 9. So 10 other people so far have advanced on into the second round. 2 of those did happen via a unfortunate forfeit that needed to happen, but this is our 9th actual live game that is happening. So with that tonight, let's go ahead and meet our players real quick. We're going to start off with our lower seed, our number 28 seed, Mr. Chris Chambers. He comes to us from the great state of Arkansas. Chris, welcome to Grand Slam.
Thanks for having me, Jose.
Well, it's good to have you here. Just a reminder, I am Turd and not Jose.
I'm sorry about that.
Because if I was Jose, that intro would have taken at least an additional 20 to 25 minutes. But with
sorry about that, Toad.
Hey, it is totally okay. But yeah, it's good to have you here. So coming into this, what are your feelings about this Grand Slam tournament so far, and what do you think your chances are going up against the number 5 seed Ryan?
Well, I've seen a couple of episodes you did, and I like it, and I think I can move on to the next round.
Well, fantastic. Well, we definitely wish you the best of luck. We will be seeing you just a little bit more here in a few. But next, we're going to go over and meet your number 5 seeded opponent. He comes to us from the great state of Minnesota. This is Mr. Ryan Westling. Ryan, welcome to Grand Slam.
Hey, Turd. Glad to be here.
Hey, it is good to have you here. So, again, same question for you. What are you thinking about this tournament so far? Kind of how some of the matchups are falling and what your prospects are looking like here in your first round matchup?
I'm just ready to go. I feel like I've had a lot of practice watching these last few games, so I have a good idea of what to expect. I'm expecting a good game tonight. Let's see what happens.
Hey, and that is absolutely the best way to put it there. We just have to wait and see what happens. We've had a lot of twists and turns. We've had some blowouts. We've had some really, really close matchups, and I have a feeling that we're going to have a really great matchup here again tonight. So I say that we do what we got to do, and we just get to doing it. So we're going to go ahead and get down to the floor here for our first round. Players, take your positions. Players, here in our first round, this is our teaser round. So again, there are 2 types of teasers that can be asked here in this round. It could be a normal riddle like you would see on the game show Jackpot, or it could be a joke riddle. So in the form of a joke that you might throw back and forth around with your friends. Okay, so now just want to remind everybody that you have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock in each round. Once your time gets started, when you're being asked a question, it will continue to run until you give me a right answer or until you have passed it over to the other player using a switch. And you must say switch. If you say pass, it actually just gets you a new question. Now, on those switches, you do have 3 switches to use in the first 3 rounds of play. That is not 3 switches for each round. It's 3 for the totality of the first 3 rounds. So you want to make sure and use those very sparingly and use them in a strategic way. So with that being said, Ryan being our higher overall seed in this matchup, he was given the choice to go first in either rounds 1 and 3 or rounds 2 and 4, and he has elected to go first in rounds 1 and 3. So Ryan, are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right, well then, ain't nothing to it but to do it, as one of my favorite YouTubers says. So Ryan, your time begins now. If you're taking a bath, I may be of use, or in a kitchen absorbing spilt juice.
A sponge.
Correct, Chris. I look as if I have borrowed my stripe pattern from a tiger, my colors from a skunk, and my body from a donkey. What am I?
Pass.
I'm always painted red with 4 letters that are white. When you come to a corner, my 8 sides are in your sight.
Triangle.
No. I drip when I'm being used, but there's nothing wrong. My light will help you see, even if I don't last very long.
Repeat, please.
I drip when I'm being used, but there's nothing wrong. My light will help you see, even if I don't last very long.
Flashlight.
No. Put this on bread. Kids find that it's keen. Also a type of candy, a very yummy bean.
Jelly.
Correct. Peach. Just like Rudolph, I have a red nose, but my smile is painted and I wear silly clothes.
A scarecrow.
No. It's a vital part of your body. Your ribs protect and hide, and sometimes carved into a tree, often with names inside.
Yes.
Try hitting the birdie, maybe very high. It's only a game, and the birdie can't fly.
Badminton.
Correct, Chris. Find me in a classroom. I may come in a pack. A piece that's all white used on a surface that's black.
Chalkboard.
Correct. Peach, or excuse me, Ryan. I may be made of wire or wood, a clear boundary that shows. Climb over me carefully, or you may rip your clothes.
A fence.
Correct, Chris. What does a mattress have in common with a jack-in-the-box?
A spring.
Correct. Ryan, your own special card lets you into here. Just bring your materials back on time, or else fines you should fear.
Library.
Correct. Chris, I am large and pretty cute, like a black and white teddy bear. I sit in a tree all day long, chewing bamboo with care.
Yeah, bad.
Time is up. And we have come to the end of our first round. And with that, Ryan, you have won the first round here. And with it, you will take 19.708 seconds along with you to the second round. Well done.
Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we come back out for just a moment to talk to our players while we get everything reset with our timers. So we're going to start off here talking to the person that won that round, Mr. Ryan Westling. Ryan, tell me, how do you feel that you did in that first round?
Yeah, I stuck with my strategy. That's all I was thinking about, besides answering the questions, and so far it's working, I think.
Okay. Well, I noticed that you started really strong there, but it seems like there was a time there that you did kind of get stuck.
There were a few riddles that I thought were challenging. I figured that would be the case. But again, that was part of my strategy. Just take the hit in the first round, rebound in the next few. I knew this round would be difficult, but I just did the best that I could.
Absolutely. Totally understand with that. And then good luck in the next round. And then Chris, again, I had a couple of hiccups in there, but the fact you stuck in, you kind of stayed calm right there until the very end. I think that was that's always a good thing to do in this game. How do you feel you did?
Like I agree with Ryan. Some of them were tricky, but it's certainly my new. But think I did pretty good my first round.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree with you. Did well with your first round. Of course, Ryan did pick up just what will likely round up to be 20 seconds to add on to his time there. But that is nothing compared to what some people have had to fight against. So yeah, I would just continue to tell you, keep fighting here, because as long as you keep giving yourself a chance, anything can happen. So well done in the first round, and good luck as we continue on.
Thank you.
All right, and with that, I think we go on down to the next floor so we can get ready for our second round. Players, take your positions. All right, players, here in round 2, this is the odd one out round. In this round, I will give you 3 options. You will be telling me of those options which one either belongs or does not belong. So do pay very close attention to this one. I will tell you there's also a few that could be in here that's about which word is not spelled correctly. As we go through those options, I will say the word and then I will spell it out as it is on my card, and you're trying to find the one that is spelled incorrectly. So do pay close attention for that. Players, neither one of you used a switch in the first round, meaning you still have 3 remaining for this round and the next round. So with that being said, Chris, you will be going first in this round. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So Chris, your time begins now. 2 of these words are synonyms of inconvenient. Which one isn't? Timely, awkward, bothersome.
Timely.
Correct. Pete or Ryan. 2 of these foods contain flour. Which one doesn't? Pasta, cookies, rice.
Rice.
Correct. Chris, which one of these animals is not spelled correctly? Elephant, E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T. Dolphin, D-O-L-P-H-I-N. Gorilla, G-O-R-I-L-A.
Gorilla.
Correct. Ryan, 2 of these words are synonyms of solid. Which one isn't? Sturdy, flimsy, firm.
Flimsy.
Correct. Chris, 2 of these creatures never existed at all. Which one did? A unicorn, a dodo, a dragon.
Dodo.
Correct. Ryan, 2 of these words are synonyms of excite. Which one isn't? Thrill, expect, stimulate.
Expect.
Correct. Chris, 2 of these words are synonyms of stiff. Which one isn't? Rigid, strength, inflexible.
Inflexible.
No. Which one of these states is not spelled correctly? Delaware, D-E-L-A-W-E-A-R. Utah, U-T-A-H. Oregon, O-R-E-G-O-N.
Oregon.
No. 2 of these words are synonyms of remember. Which one isn't? Recall, recollect, reconsider.
Reconsider.
Correct. Ryan, which one of these countries is not spelled correctly? Canada, C-A-N-A-D-A. Germany, G-E-R-M-A-N-E-Y. England.
Germany.
Correct. Chris, 2 of these are birds. Which one isn't? A lark, an anteater, a pheasant.
A lark.
No. Which one of these is not the name of a city? Berlin, Tokyo, Syria.
Syria.
Time is up. Another good round there, but again, Ryan, you have won that round. You will be carrying 42.376 seconds along with you to the final round. All right, players, once again, another fantastic round out of the both of you. Again, we'll start here with the person that won that round, which was Ryan. Ryan, you seem to have a much more dominating performance in that round. What would you attest that to?
I would say that I just felt more confident with the questions and answers that you were giving me and I was giving back. Like I said, I mean, I expected to stumble in the first round with the teasers, but after that, I felt like I was able to get in control. here and get in gear.
Well, and again, I noticed that you still have all three of your switches held on to. Is there any specific strategy that you feel like you're following of that, or are you just kind of playing it by ear?
Yes, I do have something in mind with those switches.
All right, totally understand that, and totally understand you holding that one close to the vest. So good luck as we continue on. And then we go over, of course, to Mr. Chris Chambers. Chris, that one seemed like a round that one kind of hit you a little harder. Tell me how you were feeling in that round.
I thought I was feeling good, but some of those questions you asked Ryan, I actually knew.
And hey, a lot of players have noted after everything was over and we went off stream about how much stress that clock truly put them under and how they knew the answer, a little later. So would you say that that's really what's happening to you as well?
Yes, yes, Toad.
And hey, totally understand that. Again, that's you as well. You still have all three of your switches. So if you feel like you're unsure, you're getting stuck, remember you do have those switches to use. So use them to your advantage. But again, continued good luck here. And
Thank you.
that there is going to be the end of that interview round. So we're going to go ahead and go back down to the floor again as we get ready for our third round. Players, take your positions. All right, players, in this round, this is our sequencing round. So in this round, you will be given three options. You could be asked to put them in some type of order. You could be asked for a single answer, which may be just give me one side or the other of the answer. You could also be asked to give me two answers, which would be one end and the other, but not giving me the middle answer. So do pay close attention to what the question is asking for. So just again, a reminder. So both Ryan and Chris, you both still have all three switches remaining. So good luck to you with that. So Ryan, are you ready?
I'm ready, good sir.
All right. So Ryan, your time starts now. Below are the names of three ancient civilizations. Which one came first? Egyptian, Greek, Roman?
Egyptian.
Correct. Chris, which one of these states have the fewest syllables? Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri?
Missouri?
Correct. Ryan, arrange these states in order from north to south. California, Washington, Oregon?
Washington, Oregon, California.
Correct. Chris, which one of these can lay the most eggs at one time? A hawk, a salmon, a snake?
A hawk?
No. Read out each of these words to find the one with the most syllables. Character, particular, laughter.
Particular.
Correct. Ryan, arrange these countries in order from north to south. United States, Canada, Mexico.
Canada, United States, Mexico.
Correct. Chris, which one of these baby animals weighs the most at birth? A lion, a gorilla, a pig?
A pig?
No. Who spends the least time playing outside? Is it Mike for 3 hours, Danny for half of a day, or Amy for 300 minutes?
30 minutes?
No. Which of these important historical people lived first? Ulysses S. Grant, Cleopatra, Marco Polo?
Grant?
No. Which one of these countries is the closest distance to the state of Hawaii? Japan, India, France?
Japan?
Correct. Ryan.
Wow.
Which one of these names has the most syllables? Amanda, Patricia, Olivia?
Olivia.
Correct. Chris. Here are three very large birds. Which one is the largest? An ostrich, a vulture, a bald eagle?
Ostrich.
Correct. Ryan. Which one of these forest animals has the largest body? A skunk, a beaver, a rabbit?
A beaver.
Correct. Chris, which of these words comes last in a dictionary? Laugh, largest, lawyer?
Royal.
Time is up. That is the correct answer, but unfortunately, time is up.
Fooey.
And with that being said, Ryan, you have won another round here. And along with that, you will be taking 36.215 seconds along with you to the final round. Well done. All right, back up here to the booth for just a moment. So let's take a look at this with our players. Ryan will bring you in here again first, and I'm sorry I've got that name on the brain for some reason. My kids have been talking about the Super Mario movie so much I can't quit thinking about that song. Makes me laugh every time. But yeah, so Ryan, you have really stepped your game up in these last two rounds. Tell me how you've been feeling.
Yeah, I feel like as the game's been going on, I've just been focusing solely on the questions, and I feel like that's attributed to a lot to my success so far.
So as you continue going into this last round here, it does look like you're going to have a pretty healthy advantage. Are you feeling good about your chances going into it?
I'm ready for the final round already. I've been looking forward to this for a little while.
Well, hey, yeah, we are about to get into it here. So again, good luck to you as we get into this, and then we go over to Mr. Chris Chambers. Chris, man, that one you did slightly better in that round, but again, just not getting the questions right at the right time, kind of using up some extra time there. Tell me how you're feeling going into this final round.
I feel a little nervous.
Okay. Well, and I will say I've noticed that you have not been using your switches either. Is there a strategy that you kind of have going on in your mind with your switches? Or are you just kind of forgetting about them?
Just kind of forgetting about them.
Hey, that is fair enough. Again, the stress of the clock will do that to you. But hey, again, this is not over until that final bell goes off. So again, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, and this is what it all comes down to here, ladies and gentlemen, as we get back down to the floor for our fourth and final round. Players, take your positions. All right, so players here, this is our fourth and final round. This is our wild card round. In this round, you could be asked questions from any number of topics or types, so you will need to be prepared for that. So now I will first say that players, you are given an extra switch in this round, which means both of you will have 4 switches that you may use here to your advantage if you so choose to use them. Now, I will also tell you, Chris, unfortunately, you did not bank any time, so that means you will only have your 1 minute and 30 seconds of base time.
Okay.
Ryan, you were able to bank a total of 1 minute and 38 seconds of additional time. So we add that onto your base, which means you will be playing with 3 minutes and 8 seconds of combined time in this round. So again, players, this is what it comes down to. Whoever has time remaining at the end here will advance on to the second round of our Grand Slam tournament. So I wish both of you the best. So here we go. Let's get this thing on. So Chris, we will start with you here in this round. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, Chris, your time begins now. I need you to give me 3 words that rhyme with the word went. W-E-N-T.
Rich.
Ryan.
Okay. Rent, sent, repent.
Oh my God, yeah.
Correct. Chris, give me 3 first names that begin with the letter F.
Frank, Francis,
Okay, let me
Pagello,
clarify. It's S as in Samuel.
Shane, Samuel, and Sonny.
So I believe you used the same one for the last one, so I need another one.
SSS. Oh my gosh. Smith.
I'll take it. Ryan, 3 words that begin with the letters M-A.
M-A. Make.
M-A. Mm-hmm.
Make. Magic. Manicure.
Correct. Chris. All right, I'm going to give you, we're looking for a food. You're going to have a blank for where the vowels go. H blank, M B blank, R G blank R.
Switch.
Ryan.
Hamburger.
Correct. Chris.
Oh my gosh.
True or false? Some caves have drawings on their walls made by prehistoric people.
True.
Correct. Ryan. Give me 3 words that rhyme with made. M-A-D-E.
Spade. Wade. Jade.
Correct. Chris. Find the 2 materials below that come from animals. Cotton, leather, wool.
Cotton and wool.
No. Give me 3 words that begin with the letters Y-E. Time is up. And with that, we have come to the end of our game here today. Chris, while you tried your very best here, Ryan, you have won today's match of Grand Slam, and you will be moving on to the second round of our tournament. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. And that was nicely played by you, Chris.
Yes, good game, Ryan. Ooh.
All
Great
right,
game.
so let's talk to our players real quick before we finish up here today. So we will start with our person that unfortunately did not win today, Mr. Chris Chambers. So Chris, man, you came, you tried your absolute very best. You kept giving it to him until the very end. You did try to use your switches, which I definitely give you credit for not letting those go to waste. But again, at the end of the day, it just didn't work out for you. Tell me, how are you feeling about today's game overall?
Well, Ryan, I think Ryan had a 3.5 minutes. He had more time than I did. And it was a very good game. It was me having me having a minute 30 seconds. I try to think fast on my feet.
Yes, and I think you found that it's really hard to do that when it's going against the clock, correct?
Correct.
Well, hey, you have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of here. And man, it has been fantastic having you here with us in the tournament this year. I definitely hope that when tournament time comes around again next year in 2024, that you will participate with us again.
Yes, I'll have to do this again next year. I guess I better study up on some of these questions.
I totally understand, but hey, well done for your first time here. I know you're still kind of a newbie to MVG in a lot of ways, but you did a fantastic job. And again, we look forward to having you back next year. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, especially in the comments, give it up there for Mr. Chris Chambers. Fantastic competitor and a overall really nice guy. So
thank you again for having me, and good luck, Ryan, in the next round.
Absolutely. And then now is where we bring in today's winner, Mr. Ryan Westling. Ryan, you did it. You were able to finish that one off strong. You still had over 2 minutes and 20 seconds left at the end. I know it's got to feel good to finally get that win under your belt.
Yeah, certainly. Took the pressure a little off, too. So now all I have to think about is the next one.
Hey, this is true. There's always, if you win, there's always another one to start to look forward to. And it's very interesting that you mentioned that about looking forward to the next one, because at this time we're going to be pulling that up on the screen. If you're watching the stream out there, you'll be able to see it. So now that you have won, you have moved on into the next round where you will be facing off against the number 12 seed, Justin Ray. Justin has only been able to have a off-camera practice game so far. So sizing up your next opponent there, Ryan, what do you think that matchup's going to look like?
Well, I know Justin knows his trivia. I know that for sure because I've played him several times, and he's really up with his knowledge. I know that for sure.
Yeah, well, and you were absolutely right on that. He is a fantastic player in his own right. And we have found here, being the higher seed does not always give it to you, as we saw with one of the earlier matchups where the number 24 seed, Michael Bombardier, was able to take out the number 9 seed, Bobby Bailey. I'm sure you were hoping at this moment that is not something that winds up happening to you.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I have to say about it. I mean, I know I may be a higher seed, but that doesn't mean a lot. Like, you could be like win 65 games in hockey and get swept out of the first round, potentially. Same thing could possibly happen here. I hope it's not me, but yeah, I'm going to continue to give it all I got.
And that is very true. Well, hey, again, Ryan, congratulations to you. Very dominating performance here today, and we look forward to seeing you back again when it comes time for your round 2 matchup.
I will certainly be ready for that, Turd. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end here tonight of this Grand Slam tournament matchup. We hope that you guys are enjoying Grand Slam as well as enjoying everything that's going on here at MVG Productions. Of course, at the time of this taping, we have been in the middle of the 2023 Game Show Marathon that Brandon Scruggs puts on each and every year. Hope that you guys are enjoying that. I believe this was done on a Friday night. So you should have seen the 5th night of episodes. We're getting really close to the championship game. So hope you guys are enjoying that. Hope you're enjoying the Grand Slam tournament here as well as we continue to march on. We've only got 5 matchups left, and we hope to be getting those in over the next several days up to a week. Excuse me for the cough there. But we got a great tournament going on here. Remember, you can go back at any time in the archives to be able to check out the previous matchups, and we'll definitely hope that you guys do that. We hope you're continuing to enjoy it. Please make sure that you like all of the videos here for our Grand Slam tournament. Leave us a comment. Just tell us what you're thinking about it, good, bad, ugly, whatever it may be. We want to know what you guys are out there thinking and whether or not we should continue this in to 2024. But yeah, make sure you like that video. For here at MVG Productions, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, ring that bell for notifications so you continue to find out about when more live streams are happening, more awesome content from Brandon Scruggs and the other content creators here are coming out on the channel, because we love game shows and we love putting on a great show for you guys. But until it's that time for us to come back once again for the next matchup in the first round of our 2023 Grand Slam tournament, I was your host, Turd Ferguson, this evening, and you sure as hell aren't. We'll see you next time for another first round matchup of the 2023 MVG Grand Slam tournament. This was a